After seeing Volume 2 of Stranger Things Season 4, I couldn't help but notice that it borrowed Infinity War's layout. The entire season did really, but it was at its most noticeable in the finale. It feels like Avengers Infinity War was the blueprint for this season of the show. Obviously, if you haven't seen Stranger Things Season 4, I would head out right about now, but I am going to explain all the parallels that I noticed. Vecna is basically the Thanos. He's the big bad of not only this season, but the entire show. He's close to death at the end, much like Thanos, but makes it out with his life, and also 4 kills, bringing a darkness about town, completely breaking the barrier between the Upside Down and Hawkins. So both of their plans actually succeeded. Vecna's was to open 4 portals, Thanos's were the 6 Infinity Stones. Vecna's is to destroy the entire universe, while Thanos's was to balance it by only killing half. So the villains of each and the endings of both Stranger Things Season 4 and Infinity War have several parallels, but it's not just that. There were basically 2 main groups of the Avengers and Guardians in Infinity War. For much of the Stranger Things finale, and at the entire season, the characters are split up into 3 groups. 1 in Russia, 1 in California, and 1 in the Upside Down or Hawkins. So for most of this finale, it was like Infinity War where the characters didn't cross paths. They were up against the same threat, but didn't fight it as one unit. The battle in the Upside Down could be compared to the Battle of Wakanda, while the battle against the Demogorgons in the Russian prison could be compared to the battle on Titan. 11 is almost the Thor in this case. She's with the group in California before making her way into the Upside Down, kinda like how Thor was with the Guardians before they make their way to Wakanda. She's the one who nearly kills Vecna, but is unsuccessful. You all know the same thing happened with Thor and Thanos.
You should have gone for the head.
And the final thing I'll throw out there is a bit of a stretch and isn't nearly as strong of a parallel as the rest, but the scene in Russia with the copter felt similar to Thor, Rocket, and Groot going to build Stormbreaker in Infinity War. The Stranger Things finale quite literally did their own take on Infinity War. The amount of parallels were uncanny and I couldn't help but notice. I had to rant about it a little and assess the similarities. Also, aside from being the greatest threat to our heroes yet and having similar plans with significant ramifications to the universe, Vecna also talks similar to how Thanos talks at times, pretty formal and calm, sophisticated like. He's set on his goal and doesn't let much get to him, which that's a lot of villains and isn't as strong of a comparison as the rest, but I thought I'd throw it out there. So guys, what do you think about this? Do you agree with my assessment? Are there even more parallels that I maybe missed? Let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you thought about Stranger Things Season 4. It having so many similarities to a comic book movie gave me an excuse to speak on it a bit. I enjoyed the season overall, did think the finale was a bit too long. I don't think they needed 40 minutes to wrap all the character arcs up at the end and set up the next season, but overall I thought it was a good season. Season 3 is still my favorite, but I've enjoyed all 4 that the show has put out. This season was quite literally Infinity War, and next season will likely be Endgame, the biggest threat yet, the season with the highest stakes. At least one major character will likely make a great sacrifice. Some old characters may return to help out. I mean, the entire world is at stake now, not just Hawkins. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.